Hi everybody, welcome to week 11. I'm really late doing this video. Normally I do it 11 weeks 2 days. I'm 11 weeks 4 days today. Lots to talk about. I really don't have any symptoms. I do kind of feel like I'm starting to feel better. Every now and then I'll get a nauseous sway, but it's not anything that is like it was before. Not as tired. I feel like I've kind of had a bug this weekend, or this last week. I just felt sick and it didn't feel pregnancy related. I don't really know how else to describe it other than that, but that's gone and I feel better. Kind of irritated today, and I'll go into all that with my doctor's office. And seriously considering switching again. I never got a call back about the blood work that I did last Tuesday. This is a week ago Tuesday. So I called yesterday and I, left a message, said I hadn't heard anything. Could you call? Just let me know. Even if everything was normal, please tell me. So I get a call back, and what's irritating is everything was not normal and no one called. Totally not acceptable, first of all. Not that there was anything major wrong, but they're referring me to somebody else, which indicates that obviously they're concerned about something. But let me just tell you a little bit about it. Everything was pretty much normal except for my iron was low. They like it to be at 12. I don't even know what the, measurement is. But mine was 11.8. She said, go ahead and get an iron supplement and just take it, an over-the-counter, which it's 2 points below. I'll tell you about that in a second, how I feel about that. She said there was a thing with my blood sugar. My A1C was 6.3. She said that's a little high, and the glucose was 113. This was a fasting glucose and A1C. And she said that's a little bit high. He'd like to refer me to an endocrinologist, which is fine. I figure, basically those are diabetic-related things. And generally they're not... I know a little bit about this because I have a mother and a grandmother that is diabetic. And those aren't really high numbers. Those would be considered like pre-diabetic, like a pre-diabetic condition, which is totally something that's controlled by diet. So I'll talk about that in just a little bit. I'm also found out that I'm strep B positive already. It's in my urine, so she said they won't need to do the swab test at 36 or 37 weeks. I'll just automatically get antibiotics during labor, and that's, should take care of everything. Nothing really to worry about there. So I went to my appointment today for the NT scan, which is another reason why I wanted to wait to do this video. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. But the second I got home from that, the endocrinologist called and wanted to set me up with an appointment. She goes, well, this is how we work it. First, we send you to the diabetic center, which they're going to order that you get a blood glucose monitor. They're going to want you to test your fingers several times a day. They're going to counsel you. You'll see a dietitian, blah, 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 blah. And, and I was kind of arguing with her. I'm like, my numbers are, just to give you an idea, and it says it right on, because I asked for a copy of my blood work, and it says it right on here. First of all, the American Diabetes Association is constantly lowering the numbers so that more and more people are considered diabetic than what were considered even last year. They had just updated the numbers in July to where normal is considered less than 5.7 minus 6.3, and that's like in the pre-diabetic range. And like I said, what I'm irritated about is the fact that I just need to be able to, because of the holidays, and this is totally my fault, there's been a lot of parties we've been going to, things like that. I've been eating like total crap, and I totally get that. And the A1C, I understand, goes back 3 months or whatever, but also, it's something I can correct. I don't need to go see a bunch of specialists or do a bunch of things that are going to stress me out even more when it's something totally controlled by diet. She got irritated with me because I said, I really want to talk to my primary doctor about this. I have an appointment with him on January 4th. And she goes, well, just so you know, he's going to send you here. No, he's not, because I'm not going to go there. I just feel like this is something I know a little bit of something about because my grandmother and my mother are diabetic. And, I know that it's a little high. It's definitely something that I need to work on. It's a wake-up call. It's not a huge shock. People that are overweight tend to have, diabetes much more than other people. It's something that I can totally fix with diet. I don't need to be pricking my finger 4 times a day. It's just not worth it. I'm just at the point, like, having fertility problems and stuff, taking all this medication that I already take, metformin, I take the Prometrium. First of all, I don't know that the Prometrium is not doing it, because some medications can raise your blood sugar. I'm done with the Prometrium here another few weeks, and I feel like maybe they should test again a few weeks after I'm off that. I mean, I don't know. I want to talk to my regular doctor. She kind of was really irritated that I wanted to do that, but I don't care. It's my body. It's my baby. And she kept saying, well, this is your baby. If you didn't have a baby, you'd be fine. People that generally have gestational diabetes, unless their blood sugar is so out of control that they need insulin, they tell them to adjust it with diet. So I don't see why going to a bunch of people, going to a dietitian and stuff, I mean, this may seem stupid, but I think generally with the knowledge that's out there, the internet, the books that you can read, I don't think a dietitian is necessary. I don't think that all these co-pays at this point in my life when we're trying to get ready for a baby is necessary. So I'm irritated by that, as you can tell. And as for taking an iron supplement, I don't think that's necessary either. I think eating right, eating broccoli and things like that, lots of it every single day, will get my iron up too. If it were really low, I'd be concerned, but 3 points I'm not that concerned with. As for the NT scan, I went in and again was irritated with this because, as you guys saw, I posted an ultrasound video. Last time I had an ultrasound, I went in with my camcorder. She said, no, you're not allowed to do that. Really irritates me, but whatever. So we got some pictures. Not real clear. Obviously, they're much clearer on the screen when you're watching it. But, we'll take what we can get, I guess. It was really exciting. On a positive note, it was really, really exciting because the baby was moving around a ton. It was waving its arms, kicking its legs. We have a picture of its fingers. I mean, you could see every part of the baby, which was just absolutely awesome. They measured the fluid in the back of the head. I don't know what it was. I didn't pay attention. I don't know if it was on the screen or not, but I'll get the results. Based on that, the blood work, and my age, they calculate our risk for things like that. The blood work was kind of unique. It was just a finger prick. And then they had like a strip of paper with, I think, like 5 different circles, like the size of a dime. And I was really surprised that she was able to do it, but they prick your finger once and they have to basically paint the circle with the blood. And she said it takes like a week to come back because of Christmas. It might take a little longer. But I'm really not concerned with that. Like I said, the reason why I wanted it is to see the baby. So I'll show you some of the ultrasound pictures. Like I said, they're not totally clear, so I don't know how good they're going to come out. But you can see this is the head, the little nose, the chin. It was just, the baby was all over the place, and it was really cool to see. This is another picture that she gave us. Again, you can see kind of the head and the hand up there. It's not the greatest picture. And this is the one with a little hand. And if I didn't, it was so much clearer on the screen. I really wish I could have gotten video because it would have been just so cool, but they wouldn't let me. So right here, you can see the little fingers. Like I said, it was so much better on the screen. But I don't know. I don't know, do most doctors let you video? I obviously didn't think that was a problem since it was the same office, and we did it for the other ones. And I asked her, I said, is it just because the NT scan, or is it because, no, we don't ever let you video? And the thing that irritates me is the way the room was set up is you had the bed, she was here in front of the machine, and they had a monitor up on the wall. She never turned around. My husband said, he goes, we could have videotaped it. She never turned around. My only concern is we have the flip camera. With the flip camera, it beeps. Maybe there's a way to turn down the sound. If there is, let me know, because we'll just videotape it next time. What are they going to do? Let's see. Some of the measurements, the baby measured at 12 weeks today. She said that's perfectly normal. It was 5.7 centimeters long, which is 2 1/4 inches almost. And a heartbeat was at 168 beats per minute. We got to hear it today, which was really awesome. And I wish that she'd have left up a little longer. She left up for like 2 seconds to get it done. I don't think she was, I was not totally impressed with this woman. Let's see what else. I got some information in the mail because I think I said a couple weeks ago that I was supposed to go. I've been out Christmas shopping. I was supposed to go to a cloth diapering seminar, and the lady ended up sending me the information because I missed it. And I was really happy to know that there is a I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay on task here. There is a cloth diapering store, which is the biggest in New York State, just like probably 45 minutes from here, which is awesome because we thought we were going to have to drive like an hour and a half to the closest one because I really want to go and see, like actually touch the different diapers and see what they have to say. Plus it saves me shipping. So, and they have it online if anyone's interested. I can let you know more of what I think of them. But it's Jillian's Drawers, and it's just jilliansdrawers.com. We're going to go there probably after we find out the sex. I'm going to buy all the diapers at once. I plan on getting the Fuzzy Buns diapers unless something changes my mind while I'm there. But they just set out or gave me a bunch of stuff like for different companies that sell different things. You know, Rock and Green. I'm sure y'all have heard of that. They sent me out some of the statistics for, you know, I'm sure you guys have heard these before, and some definitions of what different diapers were. I mean, it was, you know, it was pretty useful information, I guess, especially not so much for me because I watch a lot of people on YouTube that cloth diaper and a lot of the different information videos. But for me to actually show people when you tell them you're going to cloth diaper, they're like, you know what? But you can actually show them that they're not like, I mean, you can get the pre-folds and do the pre-folds, but they can be something different too. So, that is it. I don't know when I'll get to the 12-week video with it being Christmas and everything. And I really, really plan to go shopping the day after Christmas to get some great deals, hopefully. So I'm not sure when I'll get to do a video or what I'll really have to update on. But I hope everyone has a very, very Merry Christmas. And let me know if any of you know or what you think about like the A1C and the glucose test. Do you think I'm making the right choice? Do you think I just don't see the need to spend the money. We're just trying to be as, thank God my husband's overtime, like he had like 72 hours last week. And, oh, I almost forgot to show you. Thank God it's picking up, but I still don't want to waste it. You know, we just have so much stuff to buy right now and so much stuff to do that I don't want to waste time or money because he's got to miss work every time I have an appointment to do all these extra unnecessary things. I was at the mall today getting some just Christmas presents, and I went into the Gap, into the Baby Gap, and I got this for like $8. Just a cute little sweatshirt, orange of course because we don't know the sex, but I just love baby clothes. I gotta stop buying them until I know the sex. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.